Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I've been sharing my weight loss journey here on YouTube since April of 2020. Since then, I've lost about 125 pounds, just depends on what day you've asked me. And I'm currently in a challenge where I'm trying to lose the last 10 pounds. However, as you're gonna learn today, that challenge is failing pretty darn miserably. Now, I continue to share everything that I've learned and continue to learn on my weight loss journey. So if that sounds like something that would help you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help the channel a lot. And I just want to say a big thank you. I just currently am at 4,200 subscribers. When I started this channel, I didn't think anybody would watch this. So I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed and chooses to follow along with this wacky journey of mine. So I do want to start off this video and just be very honest and let you know that I actually did not weigh myself today. What happened was, this is so embarrassing. I fell asleep on the couch last night, like full makeup, bra still on, everything. And when I woke up this morning and realized like where I was like, oh, like in zombie mode. And so I just went and made my coffee and started drinking coffee. And I do not like to weigh myself when I have consumed food or beverage. So I didn't weigh myself, really just my brain was in sleeping on the couch mode. So I will post a weigh-in tomorrow on my community tab, so please be on the lookout for that. That being said, I have been in a little bit of a funk lately, and I feel like I've been pretty open about this so far. I don't know what's going on with me. I have been for sure stress eating, and for the first time in a very long time, without knowing the exact number on the scale, I actually feel like I have gained weight. And that is a weird feeling because I have not felt that way in a long time. I have felt super bloated in my stomach, really kind of tired and sluggish. I haven't noticed really a huge difference in my clothes except around like, you know, elastic waistbands around my waist kind of feel a little bit tighter. So I don't know if I'm experiencing a true little bit of regain or what, but I feel like I'm doing such a bad job on this challenge. I'm going completely the opposite direction that I wanted to go. Now, when I sat and reflected about this, because I've been thinking about it a lot, I'm like, why am I snacking so much? Why do I just want to eat and eat and eat? And even though I physically cannot eat that much, I can still eat junk food. I could still sit on the couch with a bag of chips or whatever. And I really just have been trying to process and get my mind around the why. Why am I doing this? And when I thought about the last time that I was having this issue, I really was able to boil it down to managing my stress. I am extremely stressed out at work right now. There is just so much going on. It's really, really busy. When I got this job, I actually got hired to do something that I'm not actually doing right now, which is not so much a complaint because I actually do really, really like this job a lot. But the reason I left my other job was because I was doing what is happening at my current job right now, and it was really, really stressing me out. So now I feel like, oops, I got stuck in the same damn cycle of BS. The difference with this job is I'm a lot more optimistic that it's going to get better. So I am just hanging in there for the time being, but I've got to figure out ways that I can manage my stress so that I don't eat myself 10 pounds heavier. Now, whether or not I actually gained weight this week remains to be seen since I did not weigh myself this morning, but I do need to start thinking about some ways to better handle stress, especially at the end of my workday. I do notice that that is when I tend to kind of like let loose, and I'm just like, oh, I could have, you know, a little snack or something. And then when I'm watching my shows after I've cooked dinner, oh, I could just have another little snack or something. And those add up really quickly. So I do need to be careful, and I do want to get this in check. One of the best strategies that I learned when I was really struggling with binge eating before I even had weight loss surgery was using a journal to kind of get out the feelings that are leading you on the path to binging. So I've been doing a lot more of that lately, but what I keep finding is I'm like, well, I keep writing the same damn thing in my journal, like, oh, work was this, and oh, my kids did that, or blah, 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 right? Like it just tends to be the same thing over and over because I I don't really leave my house very often. I don't do a whole lot. I work from home, so, you know, there's not really a reason for me to go out anywhere. And I don't have like this, like, you know, very exciting social life either. So my journals do tend to be kind of the same old song and dance every single time I sit down and write. So I was wondering if maybe that really wasn't as effective of a stress management tool for me based on kind of what I'm going through right now. So something I'm gonna give a try this week, especially after the work week, and this is gonna sound so silly, but I was food shopping at Walmart, and so I picked up a coloring book, a Lisa Frank coloring book. So I'm pretty excited about this. I got myself a box of 20 ultra clean washable markers, good old Crayola. But yeah, here, take a look at these. They're really busy designs and patterns and very Lisa Frank, which, you know, is kind of my, so look at this cat. I haven't flipped through every single page in here yet, so I'm just kind of randomly, we've got some dolphins and positive vibes here. Oh, look at this one. Anyway, so I think this is gonna be really fun and really helpful because it's lots of tiny little designs where you kind of have to essentially like focus on that. So instead of snacking, I'm gonna try coloring like a big girl. Anyway, so it's important to really just understand, like, even if you have weight loss surgery, doesn't mean that you can't binge eat technically. Like, maybe you can't eat the same quantity. And I think the best way I heard it explained was, like, you can't eat a bag of chips in one sitting, but you could eat a bag of chips throughout the day. And that's kind of what I've been doing and not making the best choices. So this week, I'm really focusing on making better choices, number one. And number two, really managing my stress. And number three, getting to damn sleep on time and in my bed, because my whole world today got kind of rocked from waking up on the couch. Like, I just feel, well, like totally out of it. My back hurts a bit, and I slept in my makeup, and my skin is like I kind of felt like that episode of SpongeBob where he goes into Sandy's like air and like all the moisture gets sucked out. Anyway, I'm rambling. But the other thing, last week I didn't work out at all, and that actually didn't help me either. I was just feeling so tired and exhausted. Like, the thought of going to work out was just like totally draining to me. And the other thing was, I walk and I run outside, and I walk to the gym, even when I go to the gym, because it's so close, especially because I don't always have a car that I can take to the gym. And it's been like 100 degrees every day, and this time of year in Oklahoma is just miserable temperature wise. So even like just walking out to my mailbox, it's like, oh, like just going in and out of the heat and the air conditioning just doesn't make me feel good. So I think I was putting it off because of that too, which is not great. That's really an excuse. I could just, you know, ride my bike. I did get a bike. I didn't tell you guys this. I got a bike. I'm gonna post a video. It's a really cute like pastel pink bike, but I wanna like deck it out maximalist. Like, I wanna get like funky stickers. I got a really cute pink bike helmet that I also want to deck out with like some decals and stuff. So if you have a recommendation on like where to get really funky, cool, like I guess maximalist style stickers, leave me a note in the comments below, or send me a private message on Instagram and send me a link or something, because I want some like funky stuff. So I'm gonna post a video about my bicycle a little later this week. I also have an update on where I've been with my perimenopause. That'll be coming up very, very soon. Anyway, going back to talking about not going to the gym or going to the gym. So I bought this bicycle so that I could ride over there, but it's just so hot. It's so disgusting. I worked out this morning. I'm switching up my routine a little bit this week just to see if it kind of relieves me a little bit. So today's Sunday. And so this morning I did a bicycle. I rode my bike over to the track, and so that's like a 2-minute bike ride. It's not very long. And then I ran a mile, and then I walked a mile on the track, and then I did about 20 minutes of just bike riding around. I had a little issue with my bike where the chain popped off, but I think I fixed that, so it's not going to be a problem moving forward. But then I went home. So I worked out for about an hour, just cardio. So what I'm going to do is Sunday, just cardio. Tuesday, I will walk or bike to the gym, do upper body only, and then walk or bike back, whichever I decide. And then Thursday, I will walk or bike to the gym, do lower body, and then walk or bike home for my cardio. So without overdoing it, I feel like that takes a little bit of pressure off of me, and maybe it's just, reestablishing my routine and switching things up just to feel like it's maybe a little new could be helpful. So we will see how that goes. Let me know if you've ever switched up your routine and how that affected you. Was it a good thing, a bad thing? Leave me a comment down below. I feel like I'm starting to ramble on a bit, so I am going to wrap up here. Remember, I didn't weigh in today because I woke up on the couch in another universe, apparently. And so what I'm going to do is I will post a community post with a picture on my community tab, so you'll be able to check that out. I'll try to do it first thing in the morning just so you guys can see and I don't leave you hanging. This challenge is not going well for me. I hope it's going better for you. If you're participating, let me know how you're doing in the comments. Of course, keep me posted. I'm cheering for all of you. I'm cheering for you to be doing better than I am. I am not doing great right now, but I am not afraid to admit that every now and then you're gonna fail, and the only thing you can do is learn from that failure and move on and make the next decision a better one. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye.